Hi, hello, happy morning. In this video, we are going to discuss about computer vision syndrome due to corona outbreak where most of the educational institutions have been closed. Education is in a continuous process. So, with the help of an internet, other electronic gadgets where the educational process is being continued, and here most of the students with the help of a phone or on a desktop or on any other forms of a laptop and any other electronic gadgets have been used as a medium for learning. And here there are some hazardous things that could happen to your eyes if you don't follow some of the specific instructions. So in this video we are going to see what are those in detail. And in this video, we are going to discuss about what is the ideal posture for listening the classes through online with the help of mobile and computer, and what is computer vision syndrome, what is its definition, the reasons or otherwise the etiological conditions or the factors, symptoms, signs and symptoms, and last is how do we prevent those and protect our eyes from those harmful computer vision syndrome. What is computer vision syndrome? It is a general term used to describe a variety of vision related symptoms that may be aggravated by regular use of electronic gadgets for 2 or more hours per day. And it is a continuous usage where an individual being engaged in listening e-learning process without any frequent breaks, then his eyes and his vision can be gone to a state of compromise. Agent or the factor which can affect your vision is the distance from the screen and the individual, and all three images are ideally harmful to the vision. And here in case when you compare on children to other adults, children relatively safer but harmful, but when you compare both the adults, they are closer to the monitor screen and their vision can be compromised if they continue for a longer phase or a longer period. Their visions can be affected and they may suffer from signs and symptoms relating to computer vision syndrome. And the second most is by the effect of glaring or otherwise through the reflection. And here in case most commonly the overhead lights which are behind our screens, especially the tube lights, are harmful, and when they are being reflected on a part of a screen, especially a mobile or on a computer, then it can causes an strain to the eye, and it can lead to discomfort, redness, and other signs and symptoms can follow. And the light source can be of two. First and foremost is the overhead lights which are behind the screen, and the second are through the windows when a light which are a direct light which is falling on the screens of the electronic gadgets can be harmful. And here in case when it falls, it will cause eye strain, and there will be difficulty in concentrating and difficulty in reading the materials on the screen, and followed by your eye tend to strain in larger sense. And the third being abnormal posture that have been adopted during listening the class. And first and foremost, where this sort of a posture can result in neck pain and the lower lumbar pain can occur, and where a monitor being in height when compared to an individual, where again a neck issue followed by the elbow is below, and there will be a pain over the part of our wrist. And here in case the third posture where the individual and the screen is almost at the same level, again neck being not supported, the upper neck region is not being supported, and again pain and can occur. And here in case it has been closer, the distance between the screen and the individual, and I can go to a phase of strain. And the third again an abnormal posture, and here it may appear to be in a comfortable posture, but the eye level is relatively lower, screen is at relatively at a higher position, and in unorthodox position where a lumbar region is not being supported, and chronic adaptation to this sort of posture can cause a pain over lumbar region, and difficulty in concentration and high straining can occur. And the first and foremost symptoms like blurring of vision, double vision, dryness of eye, and photophobia. In photophobia, where there been a decreased tolerance to light can occur, and redness of eye, irritation, frequent rubbing, frequent squashing of eyes, these can occur. And headache being one of the associated symptoms of computer vision syndrome. If these all status been persisted for longer time, then individual can go to a phase of temporary nearsightedness where the individual may suffer from myopia, and after consultation he need to wear a spectacle for his lifetime. And how to prevent these signs and symptoms, and how to protect our eyes from getting damaged. First and foremost way to prevent our eyes are the distance between the screen and the individual eyes. And here at least a one arm distance away, right, or otherwise 60 to 30 inch away from there should be a distance between the screen and the eye of a individual. And according to the degree, the center of the screen is 20 degree below the eye level, right, and the middle of the screen should be 20 degree below. And more try to sit at a erect posture, and where your back region being supported with a chair, so there will be a minimal chance of getting a lower lumbar and as well as neck pain. And here the other noticeable thing, where the elbows of the hand are on the table and in a easy comfortable posture, by which eye strain and followed by the pain over body parts can be decreased. And second way to prevent is avoid small screens, especially the mobiles can be avoided. And if preferably only mobiles are only available, then see to that there is a proper illumination in the room, where seeing a mobile phone or electronic gadget with all lights switched off is highly dangerous, and again eyes have been in state of strain. And the contrast, the brightness should be adjusted according to the surrounding, then it will be pleasable for eyes to visualize the things. Better to avoid small screen, and if only you have been provided with only a small screen mobile for an entire e-learning process, then it will not be an issue. Try to make it in a try to fix that in a table, and you sit follow the previous slide, sit accordingly in that posture, and repeated blinking and other way by which your eyes can be prevented from the signs and symptoms relating to computer vision syndrome. And frequent blinking or otherwise voluntary blinking at least 10 to 15 times every minute. Right? If an individual started watching any electronic gadgets, he forget himself to blink, and here in case it ultimately leads to continuous strain and followed by dryness of eyes. So frequent blinking or otherwise a voluntary blinking for at least 10 to 15 times every minute is essential. 20-20 rule, and here where an individual watches the e-learning process for 20 minutes with the help of a timer or an alarm, and he distracts for the next 20 seconds. He watches an object, a distant object that has been located at 20 feet, and he either watches the object for 20 seconds, or otherwise he blinks for the next 20 seconds, by which the dryness of eyes can be prevented, a continuous exposure to the monitor screen can be prevented, and his eyes remains in a state of healthiness. 20 implementing these measures at least from your next online class. And if you are feeling comfortable or if you are facing any issues, kindly address them in the comment section below. Or otherwise, even after following these preventable measures, if you have been suffering from any sort of dry eyes or a double vision or blurring of vision or a frequent headache following watching screens for a longer time, kindly consult a nearest ophthalmologist for further opinion making and treatment advice. Thank you so much for your patient listening. Thank you.